I asked them why they would want to meet someone on a reality TV show.
I auditioned for Married by America.
Why?
Why not? I thought it'd be a perfect way to meet someone.
Can't you meet someone in the real world?
I can, but this way I thought it'd be exciting doing it on TV.
I love reality TV, and I've always been really impressed with The Bachelor. I think they come up with a pretty high caliber of men. So I figured, why not? Give it a shot. It should be fun.
It's pretty damn boring, to be honest with you. It's 40 girls sitting around tables waiting to get called up to go behind this little partition.
We were going over there to get our fast food lunch, and as you can see, I'm dressed up to the nines. Yeah, trying to look great. And we walk in, and all these beautiful women are just like wandering around. We had no idea what was going on.
There was a couple cute girls, a couple that was kind of wondering why they were there, but there was a lot of cute ones.
Other people dead fucking serious about this. Sorry. Didn't mean to swear there.
I came this close to auditioning for The Bachelor, but all my friends and family told me I was too old to audition for the show.
Pretty established, and I really feel that a husband's the only thing that's kind of missing out of my life right now. So, thought to give it a shot.
They're dead serious. They're like, I'm here for love. I'm like, okay.
Just asking you why you would want to find a husband on TV, asking you a couple questions about yourself, hobbies, adjectives to describe yourself, things like that.
All the girls bond, they have a good time. You know, it's like going to camp. I've never been to a camp like that. You know, sign me up. I'll go to the 25 woman, one guy camp. That'd be a good time.
Fun, intelligent girls. Certainly, I'm sure looks are a factor in it. Spirit, just kind of somebody that's not afraid to get on TV and talk about their feelings, open up, and let the whole world know what you're thinking.
Is that you?
We'll see. I guess that's up for the producers to decide.
So excited for her. I think it's great. She has met a lot of losers along the line, and we're hoping that this will change her direction a little bit.
While shooting at the reality TV show audition, I ran into some real trouble.
You guys gotta go, because it's the Boston Common Mall property, and we need to go. This is our property.
Don't want to be on your camera.
I'm just a general manager here. We don't really want you here. They don't want you here. Why don't you just beat it?
I'm not shooting that. I'm not shooting anything to do with this.
Sir, do you mind breaking down for us?
You can't film our building, sir.
How long have you lived in Arlington?
A while. It's a good idea. It's real. It's real reality. It's a good idea. What is the preface? What do you think the preface? I'm not like a Howard Stern show. I understand that. I'm trying to say why this particular, because I saw the audition. I knew there would be a whole bunch of people who would audition. There's an audition. I'm going to shoot this and I'm going to edit it. Hey, I'm going to try to make a living like you're out here trying to make a living too. Just need you to better my I will do it. I'll take a little while. Thank you.
Some of the people I spoke to were acquainted with real reality TV show stars.
I was recently reading an article in the Washington Post, and it was on people that have been on Survivor that live in the DC area, like Colleen Haskell. And they were talking about how they're sick of being a celebrity, but they really weren't so sick when they were getting all their endorsements and when they were going on the show. So I think people need to realize that if they're going on the reality show, that they're going to have to get used to being recognized when they're out in public.
Survivor, for instance. I had a friend who's on Survivor. She just got voted off, actually. And I don't know, like the portrayal of my friend was ridiculous. It's not what she's like at all.
Sarah from Joe Millionaire was actually one of my old sorority sisters. And I think they kind of gave her a bad rap. They sort of edited her to be the sort of evil one on the show. So I hope they don't do anything like that to me, but everything I saw about Sarah, I think she's a great girl.
Let's say The Bachelor on the show, he went to business school with some of my friends, and what they had said about him was that he was on the show to pursue his acting because he wasn't pursuing his MBA to go on to some business degree. Business career. He decided it wasn't for him, so he was actually using the show to get his acting career started.
But don't you think most people do that?
Not necessarily. If you watch for love or money, I think some of the people were actually on it for the love and not the money.
Portrayed her like this crybaby, like she got sick while she was there, and they didn't portray that at all. They just made it look like she was like whining all the time.
Survivor, that's my favorite reality show. I happen to know somebody who was on it this last time, so I had an excuse. I have to watch it. I don't think that's really voyeurism if you know somebody.
My favorite reality show? Whew. I don't know. I guess it would be Survivor, simply because there's a game aspect to it.
We were Alpha Phi sisters at George Mason University, and she was a great girl.
That's the thing. I don't know that everybody gets that. I think we like characters. We like to look at it like it is a movie or a TV show with a story. It's not.
Okay, who do you know?
Shauna.
Shauna?
She went to my college, so.
All right, how well do you know her?
I know of her. I know of her.
Her first name's Shauna.
Yeah.
So, I mean, did you ever have any personal interaction with this girl?
No, but my roommate did, so I feel like I know her through my roommate.
How did your roommate?
My roommate actually did know her. They lived on the same freshman hall, so they actually know each other by name and still communicate. So.
No, she went to college at William & Mary where I went, and like that's where she was in a sorority with my girlfriend at the time. So, but yeah, she ended up doing things like going on Howard Stern, that sort of thing. Like, and I'm sure she made a pretty penny out of the whole deal. I don't know. I wouldn't be willing to give up. I wouldn't be willing to have America know me as something and probably be wrong for money, but that's just me.
He did say that what they would do is they would get everyone drunk right before filming the show. And then the women on the show were able to get whatever they wanted. If they wanted a new outfit, they'd run out and get them the new outfit.
She was actually very down to earth, very classy, very confident girl. She was a couple years older than I was, so I didn't know her too well, but everybody that I've ever known has spoken of her very, very highly.
Shauna was on Howard Stern on TV at the time, and we were both appalled and turned it off. Just don't want to see that. I don't know. I think when you do know the truth about it, when you do know like the reality of these people, it becomes a lot less appealing. Although I did watch Survivor every time until she was off. But
you have Aaron from The Bachelor. He's off with some Playboy bunny, and poor Helene's in New Jersey, and it just seems like people are going on the shows for the wrong reasons. They're not going on the shows to meet people. They're going on the shows for their 15 minutes.
That Temptation Island show, which I think that's probably the worst one of them all.
Why?
Well, because probably the only saving thing that we have as people are the relationships that we build, and the idea that you might potentially fall in love, and to exploit that on television, to willingly exploit that, and to go on a show and to go on a show and potentially cheat on your significant other just for television, just because there are attractive people around. That's so heartless and shallow. It just upsets me.
I think that any couple who goes on to a show like Temptation Island has to know that they're getting themselves into trouble. Or, yeah, they have to make a pact to say, listen, we're not going to do it, we're just going to come for the money. I don't know, but then you never know when you're put into certain situations. I kind of feel like maybe people might change their mind about what they plan on doing originally. I mean, you're put in a situation where there are temptations, and I think it's hard to resist sometimes.
Whether they were real couples or not, I don't like the message of it's okay to cheat, it's okay to shop around. But I find that a little offensive.
I think people are taking a risk going on reality TV. They can hurt their career. For instance, they always pull the dirt out on all the American Idol people, and on For Love or Money, they found out that Rob was in the JAG Corps, and he had the whole groping incident. And the law firm that he worked for told him not to come back when he was done with the show.